There was a period of time, a difficult time we're going through, put it that way. So I didn't go to church for a while. God called me back into church, and then as I was going back into church, then I just had this feeling that there has to be more to life than just this. What's my purpose? Why am I here? I just had this unsettled feeling like there has to be more and more. So I said, okay, I'm going to go check out for the community church. And I stayed here ever since, and we became members real quick. And then it was after that I went over to Gateway. And I saw these different watches each night. I think it was like 7 to 9 each night. And something drew me, it's God that drew me to the art watch on a Friday night. And that's where I walked in the door, and then there's Priscilla with her colored hair. So I knew, oh, this lady's cool. So it's through her, getting to know her and her teachings. She taught things that were completely different than I've ever heard. You never heard of the arts. What does it have to do with church? What does that have to do with God? But that's where I started. I just tinker. I still do that with, I'll try this, I'll try that. I like to try different things. Somebody handed me a flag during one of the watches, and because she always had music playing. And then I picked that up and started just going and going and going, and that's where you could just feel a physical freedom lift. So that's where I found freedom. I found that a lot of things that, like I said, I'm not an artist, that I did would affect somebody else's life. They could see something in what I did. I did a weaving, a simple weaving, and explained about it, and then that has affected one person's life so much he still talks about it today. So my art, my creativity, can affect somebody else's life. So now I don't have that unsettled feeling that, why I am here, finding it in the arts, and especially the flagging and the dancing, to find that I'm anointed for something. Now I'm not afraid to speak about God, to spread his love. So it's very freeing. Jesus is my rock, my fortress, my light, a shepherd. But I guess God seems more real to me now. I mean, I grew up in church and there was a God. I never didn't believe there was a God, but he's more real to me, if that makes sense. I want to encourage others to find their freedom and their niche that they might not think they have. But he will use you somehow.